A few days ago, while listening to the news, I was struck by the number of people who expressed grave hopelessness influenced by the present circumstances and the uncertainty of this time. For me, this experience has been like watching the replay of an old movie, knowing that I have had many of the experiences in my life that people are experiencing today. But I've relied through the years on three words to get me through and to keep me pumped. Those three words are dreams, hope, and faith. It was my dreams that kept me believing that there was a better place out there for me, that there was a better opportunity, and that no matter how bad things felt at the moment, there was a place where they could feel much better. So I dreamed and created my own world, a world of fairness, equitableness, equality. But so I was inspired by my dreams to keep pushing forward. But the word hope is the one that motivated me to keep fighting, to keep believing, to get out of bed in the morning, to go forth and know that however difficult the challenges might be, there was freedom beyond that gloom. But the one thing that I relied on most of all was faith. It was my faith in myself, faith in other people around me, faith believing that however horrible things might feel at the moment, they would feel better if I kept fighting, if I kept believing, and if I kept pushing forward. That great common sense philosopher, Yogi Berra, often said in directing friends to his house, "Take the fork in the road." And what ended up being was that fork ended at the same place, his house, regardless of which one took. I believe that we're at that point now. We're at a fork in the road. And either fork we take can lead us somewhere. I'm not sure at this point where. And then one of my heroes growing up was Congressman Adam Clayton Powell, whose last words before he vanished into oblivion was, "Keep the faith, baby." And that goes back to my own belief that it's important to keep the faith. And then my grandfather would say, "Son, the darkest hour is just before day." I think we're living through a dark hour right now, but I do believe that we will come through this in spite of the fact that it's possible there will be much more darkness out there. I think we have to recognize that our destiny is in our control, that we can control the outcome to a great extent, and that we have to recognize we have to control, grab the throttle, and move forward. Most recently, a person said to me, "This is not America. This is not us. This is not what we're about." The truth is, this is America. This is us. This is what we've been about for 400 years. And we've talked a lot. We have said we will work to change things a lot. And we've made efforts, and we have succeeded. Let there be no doubt we have made tremendous progress, and this day now will not set us back. It will not in any way dim the accomplishments we have already enjoyed. So as I talk with you today, I fall back on those words. Keep the faith, baby. It ain't over until it's over. And we're at a fork in the road, and we have to make a choice. But let there be no doubt about it. it will be our choice. And on that basis, I get out of bed every morning. I watch the sun rise. I speak and kiss my wife. And I go about another day being separated from people whom I love to be around a lot, being quarantined, having to be careful to not be able to shake hands, and then watch the TV and to see people peacefully marching and to see our leadership ready to attack and engage in violence of its own. And then I become disgusted with the young people who are hell-bent on destroying property and stealing, which I cannot condone and will never accept, because lawlessness on either side is lawlessness, and laws are made to protect us, but we are destined to protect ourselves. I believe, as I have through the years, tomorrow will be better than today. That's the basis upon which my faith is established and is built.